Now imagine this. A girl you haven't spoken to in a long time DMs you, and you guys catch up after that long time that you haven't been speaking to each other. One thing leads to another, you get her number, and you message her, and you're like, howdy. And what she says back, Apple created modern day segregation. You clicked on this video thinking it was gonna be a joke, but no, I am dead serious. You're probably thinking, whoa, not home, slow down. Segregation? Come on, man, don't compare it to that. It's the same thing. What happens when you go on Twitter if you have an Android? What do people say? Oh, you don't have an opinion. I'm tired of seeing Twitter for Android. Grow up? At what age did you know that statistically speaking, iPhone users have a more higher IQ than Android users? More higher What? Twitter wasn't made for Android users. Like WTF, please, your zone is Facebook. Segregation! Android users be like, send it again, it's blurry. Does no one see why this is a legitimate problem? That I can't go on Twitter without being denounced because I have an Android? What? We all have expensive phones. It really doesn't have anything to do with what type of phone. People say, oh, you're broke, you have an Android. Broke, nigga, they're both the same price. They're both expensive. And you're not helping yourself either by saying that Apple is better than Android. You're not helping yourself. You know what you're doing? You know what you're doing? I'll tell you what you're doing. By saying that Apple is better than Android by default and making fun of people for having an Android, forcibly making them have an iPhone because they feel bad for having another type of phone because they don't fit in, creates this thing that we like to call a monopoly. You know why a monopoly is so bad? Because a monopoly leads companies to be trillions and trillions of dollars, which is what Apple is right now. You know why that's a problem? Because that means the price of your phone will go up and there's no reason for them to put it down because they have no competitors. That's how capitalism works, by keeping the monopolies distant, because we do not want monopolies happening. We do not, because then you have diamonds. You think diamonds are actually as valuable as they say they are? No, it's just that all diamonds are owned by one big mega monopoly. And they can raise the price as much as they want, and there's no problems. Gold is more valuable than diamonds, but they're less priced because more companies have access to gold than no one has access to diamonds. All the diamonds, even in the earth, belong to one company. That's the reason your phone is $1,000, but it doesn't feel like it should be. That's the reason that the next Android is gonna cost more than my entire setup. My generation is complaining a lot about the economy sucking. All we complain about is how much the economy sucks. Well, guess what? You're not helping. You're not helping, bro. You're making the prices ridiculous for these phones, man. Why are you making fun of people for being broke, then continuing to complain about the fact that you're broke? Oh my God, dude. They announced a foldable phone, guys. A foldable phone. That's legitimately not even possible. How is it that a company can literally make a phone with a screen that folds and doesn't even have a crease down the middle somehow? And you guys are buying the phone that literally just takes away stuff from you? Makes things more complicated? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Keep in mind that I'm getting an iPhone soon. I am getting an iPhone soon. You know why? Because I get left out of group chats. People always say, oh, let me FaceTime you, but they can't. People are using emojis that I can't see. People are doing things to legitimately just make it harder to have a phone that's different. And I feel segregated. I'm gonna be honest. I feel segregated. And honestly, if you have an Android, you're not helping either. You're really not. Because most Android users I know defend the shit out of their dumb Androids. Stop defending your phones. You are not their salesman. Stop selling phones for free. You are selling another company's phone. Stop it. Stop telling people why your phone's better than an iPhone, okay? Thank you. It's really annoying because when you do that, all it does is make you seem super defensive for no reason. You are helping no one. No one's gonna get an Android. Do you understand? But I'm not telling anyone to get an iPhone. I'm not telling anyone to get an Android. Get the phone that you want. But please do not make fun of people for having a different phone than you, because that is how you allow trillion-dollar companies to sell you garbage for $1,000 and more. They're going up every single year when that's not how innovation should work. If they're getting more innovative, it should be more affordable. Everything that goes forward from now on should just be more affordable, just because that's how growth happens, is by making it easier, making more people afford it. Everyone has a phone. Do you understand that? 6 billion people out of the 7 billion in the earth have a phone. More people have access to phones than toilets. And you're talking about, oh, I have this toilet. Oh, my toilet's better than yours. No one sells their toilet. Why don't you brag about what kind of toilet that you have, huh? Why? Why don't you do that? Because you're not their salesman, right? You're not supposed to be selling their toilet. Then stop selling this toilet, dude. Everyone has one. You don't need to brag about it, all right? You know, I started this video as a joke, but halfway through it got serious because I am dead ass. Stop. Stop it. You are making Jack's films go insane because you're making fun of him for having an Android. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say for this video. Make sure to watch my video on e-dating, because that's a serious video with a funny twist at the end. And yeah, subscribe and stuff. And thank you for watching. Join my Discord, link in bio. I don't know, follow me on Twitter or something. I don't know. Just don't buy a phone at this point, honestly. I don't even need this, to be honest. Bye.